Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Kevalicious Game Reviews and Reactions. This time I'm going to talk about Lineage 2 again. This time it's going to be again about my Lineage 2 private server, Lineage 2 Night. I'm really excited today, guys, because I'm going to show you actual content in the game of me playing with other people that are in the server right now. So it's been really exciting. We got a small group of people who've joined the server so far, and every day we get a couple new members joining in. So I hope that this video inspires you or gets you interested. And even if you have never seen Lineage 2 before, check out the game. It's so much fun. Again, I made the server and everything's predetermined, but I can edit everything however I like. So I can basically, if a mob existed, I could take that mob and then edit that mob however I like to be different, to do different attacks, to do different moves. I can edit all the classes. I can edit everything. Anyway, today I'm going to show you some game material or some game footage of actually what's happening in the game, and I'm really excited. This is the in-game content currently from 1 to 20, so you need to be around level 15 plus. You can be lower if you don't want to get carried, but it's really exciting. This is a full group area. It's all elite mobs. You're going to need a tank, a healer. You could probably do it without if you have a shaman and a really good tank, or you have a good healer and some like other off tanks that could potentially keep aggro, but it's really hard to without a proper tank. So let's get into it. I'm really excited. So you see here, I'll show you. I'll start the video. I'll skip ahead and get to more of the interesting parts of what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna start off. This is my healer. So you can see here I'm being chased by monsters that we were getting aggroed. So I just got the heck out. I'm like, no, bye. I was about to die, so I was leaving the area and trying to get out before I died. I was able to successfully get out, and I don't know where my group is, but you can see in the left-hand corner up here is my party. So one of my party members right here, Karen, she's hanging out. She's an elf archer. I'm a human priest, or technically called cleric or bishop. So I'm messing around with my skills. These are all the healer skills at level 20. You get your last skills at 14. And at that point, you're just leveling up to 20 to get better gear. Get the gear is a lot, and you can get enchants too. So, no grades from 1 to 19, and then at 20 you can start wearing D grade. So I just included D grade the other day. So people are able to do the raid bosses and get the best gear now. You can see here I'm chatting with Karen. I'm going to skip ahead. Right now we're just waiting. It's not really that much. So see here, like we're basically buffing up. We're about to get started. The party's about showing up. You see here Nuggets on their way. So as a healer or magic user, you have buffs. So you can actually make the party stronger by casting these buffs. Humans have a unique one called Berserk, which reduces the defense capabilities but increases combat, attack damage, and magic attack all around in a little bit, which is pretty beneficial. It's kind of noticeable. It's really cool. Snick's in the party, as you can see here. He's the orc shaman, so he has buffs that he can buff the whole party at the same time. And he's got vampire buff called Vampiric Rage, which allows people when they auto attack to regain a portion of their HP back with damage that they've done. So right now you can see him buffing. We're about to go in and kill some elite mobs, and we're actually going to go ahead and try to kill a raid boss in here as well. So I'm the healer. Ken and Beebs are the tanks. Beebs is the main tank. Ken is kind of like the off tank during this fight. Karen is the elf archer, and Rain is the dark elf dagger user. Humans are healers. Dwarves and humans are tanks, and Snicks, which is the orc shaman, the orc mage, is a buffer slash semi healer and damage dealer all in one. So we're about to go in. We have a full party. This is a really good showcase of most of the classes. There's only a few others that aren't here, like the orc fighters, dark elf and light elf mages. But I mean, pretty good content for what I can show you. So we're about to go in. I'm gonna go ahead and skip forward. So you can see here we ran in. So we're going ahead and go start fighting. I tried to heal Ken, but Ken got away and died, so I wasn't able to keep him alive. However, I can resurrect him, which is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna keep skipping it forward. So I was able to res. So now we're just going through the dungeon. It's still going. So here you can see we're fighting some elite mobs. It's pretty cool because the mobs in Lineage 2 normally aren't called elites. They're just times. So I've taken them and did my own unique way of editing them. So now you'll see that it doesn't matter what the times is. I can configure the health however I like. What you should be more concerned about is that it says elite at the top, like it does here for this mob. So you can see here we're killing the mobs, and it takes our whole party to kill just one mob. There's no more soul shots or spirit shots for those who did play Lineage 2 before. Everything is skill based and auto attack based, so most of your damage is going to come from using your abilities on top of using your auto attacks. So you'll do more damage if you cast those skills. And I've given the abilities to regain mana for those skills spent. So if you are out of mana, you'll be able to cast an ability and regain them. Right now, I made it so that the fighters also have body and mind, but in the next video I'll show you some of the changes that I've made. But it's really cool, so everyone can regain mana through their own skills now. They're not all body and mind anymore. They're actually abilities that I gave them. Like for instance, archers have something called soul arrow, so it's a soul arrow attack, an archer attack to regain the mana. So all classes sort of have this. So you can see here we all have to come together and fight, otherwise it's really difficult on your own. Ken is struggling, so he can't get hit very hard. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead. Okay, so we are now going towards a raid boss. We were killing monsters and we're like, okay, we want to go kill a raid boss. We want to experience it. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So we went ahead and found the first one. There's 3 of them total in the dungeon of Elven Ruins and Talking Island. So the first one I created was Bifrons, which is already a raid boss that was created, but I edited him down so he's easier to do but still difficult for about level 20s, 15 to 20s. You're going to need a pretty decent geared tank to be able to even take these hits. It's pretty crazy. You'll need a full party, if not more. Right now, this version is a little bit weaker than what I originally planned. So when you join the game, it's actually going to be way more difficult. So don't take this content or any of this content to heart, because a lot of it has been changing. Even over the past couple days, a lot of it has changed. So I'm really excited. You'll see here, I'm buffing up the party. We're about to go in. And Beebs here is going to be the main tank. Everyone else is going to DPS. I'm going to mainly heal, and Snicks is going to actually help me assist on healing and DPSing. So we're about ready to begin. Let's see. Yeah, we're just waiting. So I'm just skipping ahead to when we actually start. Someone pulled. We're trying not to have him die. I think we're about to begin. Here we go. So I'll show you. All right. So we are all here. We're all grouped up and we're all buffed up. We had to wait for somebody, so I'm really excited. We're about to go in, and here we go. So Beebs is the main tank. As a spoil right now, they're tanks, so they use their spoil ability as an aggression. So right now they pulled Beebs as the dwarf is pulling as the main tank, and everyone else is fighting. So we're all trying to kill this raid boss. You can see the health is a lot more than any other health so far in the dungeon, and everyone has to kill and use their abilities, so everyone spams them. Unlike before in Lineage 2, fighters never used their abilities. They would just auto attack, because if they used their abilities, they would just run out of mana. Archers used to be how to use mana to even cast their like basic attack. It was crazy. So my problem with Lineage 2 is that it was very active in PvP, but in PvE content, it was very bland. It was all auto attacks. Now, as you can see here, all of this is really cool because yeah, you can use your skills and regain all your mana back through the abilities and keep going. You don't have to stop using your abilities. So a lot of it is interactive now. People actually are back there using the abilities. You can see Karen constantly casting her attack. Rain over there was using his. People are actually being interactive and casting their abilities. Again, like I said, a lot of this has changed. The abilities to regain their mana has changed. It's not body to mind anymore. It is an actual ability they get to cast that's more unique to their character archetype. So Karen has something called Soul Arrow that if she casts it, she'll regain her MP back. Rain has something called Drain Mana, so it's a lot like Drain Energy in the original game, but he's able to drain mana instead of HP. I kind of got away from HP regaining abilities because I felt like they were kind of useless, except if you were an orc, and the orc was a little too powerful because their dot is so strong. So a lot has changed. If you're a Lineage 2 expert or like veteran, I recommend checking out this server. It's really fun. There's a lot of new abilities. Again, these abilities will not be at 1 to 20 forever. When I release 20 plus content and you can actually start doing your class change quests, these abilities will go into those classes. So don't expect this to be around forever. 1 to 20, I'll revert a lot of the old skills like Wind Strike, regular heals, and basic buffs. like might and shield, will be from 1 to 20. But then once you hit 20, you're going to get a lot of these abilities you see here, even at earlier levels. I plan on giving clerics the ability to have, you know, the greater heals and everything like that. So I plan on making the prophets actually pretty good semi-healers or off healers rather than bishops, who will become like main healers and really strong. And prophets are going to have similar buffs that Snyx is casting right now, but in their own way. So it's going to be really cool. I'm really excited. So pretty much we're going to keep fighting. I'm going to skip ahead. All right, so I'm showing you guys here the Ray boss is pretty much like killing the whole party. The Beebs lost aggro, and you can see here we lost a lot of our party members, so it's not that easy anymore to do like the Ray bosses. Like, they will run around and murder you, especially if you're not a tank. So the armor, the best armor right now is D grade, but everyone here has no grade because it is difficult to get the gear. It's kind of cool to play a version of Lineage 2 where no grade gear is actually interesting and important. You can see everyone here is like mismatched. It feels much more like WoW Classic, which honestly to me it feels great. I love that part of Classic where it's difficult to get even basic gear. Lineage 2 in my server is very similar to that. It's tailored to more active playstyle, even in PvE, to keep people active on their toes and not have to play mindless like interactive PvE content. Here you have to interact. Botting is not allowed. I create the accounts right now. I'm sure I'm going to change that in the future, but for now I just want to make it, since it's early testing phases, everyone's only going to have one account. I want to enforce one account per person because I've made all the classes I made all classes able to solo content. Maybe it's not the fastest or the easiest, but if you wanted to, you could solo as a class by yourself. But it's really not recommended because the group content is so much more fun. And even soloing, it's just better to group up, even duo, because it's just so much faster and easier. I'm really excited to see what I'm doing with this game. Again, there's no soul shots or spirit shots, so everything you're seeing here is just pure, authentic Lineage 2. And I'm really excited to show you more what's going to happen. So there goes Beebs. No, our tank. Our tank is dead. Why? So I try to res her. I was just like, nope, I'm going to die. I better get out of here. And that's what I did. I was like, I am God. So as you can see, the party's pretty much wiped up and dead. I'm going to resurrect them. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. So I'm sitting here waiting. Everyone's dead, waiting to get everyone back. Some people resurrected and ran back, so now again there's no SOE, so you have to run back if you die. So it's really cool to experience like Lineage 2 in no way ever before. There's not as many teleports that you can't, there's no gatekeeper anymore. Everything is just a spell that's an hour cooldown to travel. And the orc shamans get ability to allow to summon people, which is pretty cool too. So we're about to get ready to kill another boss, like finish off this boss, not another, but the same boss. So we all grouped up again. The boss is pretty low. Here we go. And you'll see, we're about to go in, we're about to finish. It's difficult and it's gotten harder. So we need people. Join, help out, like try to be a part of it. It's a really exciting time. I just lost Ken. He didn't have, he was a lower level and he didn't have the gear ready for it, and we lost him. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. We're about to kill the boss. Hold on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it on top, like regardless of. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We are pretty much finishing off. I could show you the rest. Hold on. So we are about to finish. Here, hold on. I'll show you. Okay, so as you can see, we're pretty much finishing off the Ray boss. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just a short clip, more about the dungeon content more than anything for Lineage 2 and some of the class changes I was showing you guys before. But in this video, I just really wanted to show you more of the PvE element and actual live content. Everyone here is an independent character. Everyone's playing. Everyone's active. It's very interactive. People are still playing. I can only see this going further and further, and I'm just really excited with the server that I created. I got my little dog here helping me out. Oh no, little bear. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll show you the final kill, of course. I think we're pretty much about to do it. There we go. Done. Bam. got a ton of XP. Didn't mean for that to happen. So the XP has definitely been reduced because it shouldn't be out leveling people 4 levels. That's crazy. But again, come in, check it out. I'm super excited. Please subscribe down below on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch at .tv/Kevalicious1. You can follow me on Instagram at Kevalicious. And yeah, guys, please subscribe, check out my videos, come join us. We got the Discord link below as well, so hang out there. And then also post the website. It's called allnighter.com. You'll be able to see how to get set up and get started on the server. Anyway, thanks guys, appreciate it. Have a good one, okay? And hope to see you in game.